Morning, everybody. It's been a minute. Hope you all been doing well. Hope you had a great Christmas and Santa Claus brought you all you wanted. And if you didn't get a whole lot, then let's try to be better this year. We'll see if we can't change that. Maybe Santa Claus will be better to you this coming up Christmas. Also, hope everybody had a happy New Year. I hope it's the best one ever for each and every one of you. I really do. The reason it's been so long since I've done a video is I've been so busy. I mean, just every day. The only days that I don't is lately it's been raining. We've got a bunch of rain in East Texas. We needed it, but with everything I'm trying to do, it just causes some problems. So a lot of things have come along. Let's see, you'll be able to see it, but the pad up here, I'm trying to get the slab poured. And we've gotten so much rain. I've had to get more stuff done to the pad than I initially thought. Where it started to wash away some dirt. I've had some mud holes that have developed, and so the bulldozer has been here this morning, trying to get around the pad, and he's coming out. Oh shoot! It looks like probably 40 feet or so, just to get the water away from it. So because I've got soft spots where the water's soaking back up under the pad. It's just been bad. It's been bad. Like I said, I know we need the rain, so I'm not complaining. But I wish I could get a minute to where that'd dry up. I get that ground dried. We can get the concrete poured, and get that to start curing. After that, I won't mind a little bit of rain here and there. That'll help the concrete cure a little bit better. Everybody says it's good to let that concrete cure. You don't want it to dry too quick, so a little rain won't kill me. I really need that concrete poured. They've already had to push back the delivery of the steel so they can get the barndominium, the shell of it, up, so we can kind of get going on the inside of it. You probably hear the tractor running in the background. The old Kubota is got a dead battery, so I'm having to jump it. It ran great 2 days ago, run like a charm, and then yesterday my wife was going to get some water for the horses, and she came out here and it wouldn't do anything. And I thought the clutch, every so often the clutch gets tricky and you got to kind of play with the clutch. But yeah, the old Kubota is idling, because if we shut it off, we've got to jump it again. And so doing this video, kind of update everybody. Like I said, I've been busy. I'm going to blind you with the sun. I'm going to show you what I've been doing. I started this yesterday evening, probably 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And this big old giant hole here is from a stump, one of the pine tree stumps that I dug out. We're kind of standing in the area. You can kind of see where I've kind of cleared some of the brush and debris. This is where my wife wants to make her round pen so that the horses can get out here. And there's the old Kubota. But so that the horses can get out here, and we're going to make round pen. But so we're going to get that done, and that's the hole that I dug out to get that. Once I got it, everybody says dig, and then eventually it'll pop out. I've heard some say pop out like a pimple ready to go, and it did that. I was digging around, and then I hit it with my backhoe, and it wobbled, and so I kept digging. So the other, for me, it was exciting. They say when you turn into a man, your toys just get more expensive. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is a Coyote tractor. I got the Coyote in the NX 5510 is what I've got. 55 horse. I've got a bucket. I've got a hay spear. I've got a set of grapples, which mean I had to add a third function valve there on the the joystick to control the front. I've got a third function valve kit on that, and then as you can tell, I've got the backhoe. This is the one I was talking about a minute ago with the stump. It's going to help me dig them stumps out, and the grapple doesn't quite pick it up at least, not the one, and I took a little video of it. I'll throw that in the video here so you can see the size of the stump. I didn't measure it, but I'd say it's probably about 24 inches at the base, that right there at ground level. So, but yeah, so this old Coyote, I was hoping, I mean, obviously you've heard me talk about the old Kubota a few times. I love Kubota. I love their equipment. I mean, that old, I think I've said it once, but just in case, or if you missed it, or if this is your first video, when I bought it, I'm the third owner on it. I bought it, 2011, 2010, somewhere in that era, right when we bought our place in Portland, Tennessee that we had. But I bought it from the gentleman, and he said it was an 89 or a 90 model. It had 956 hours maybe. So it wasn't used a whole lot, and it is a champ. It gets a little cranky in the cold, but you know, still cranks right up. I warm them glow plugs, and she'll turn over 2, 3, 4 times, but she'll crank up for me, as long as the battery is not dead, of course. But when I talked to the Kubota people about what I wanted, what I needed, I mean, shoot, it got expensive fast, especially adding not the bush hog, the darn backhoe on it. It got expensive fast, real fast. Double with the backhoe, double what I paid for. And that's with a backhoe, with the front bucket, the front loader, and again, I've got a hay spear. I got a set of 4,000-pound pallet forks, and I've got that grapple for it. It's I think it's just a tree grapple, root grapple. It's not, like I said, it doesn't like to pick up those stumps. It's picked up a couple, but not the bigger ones like that. It doesn't have the closing force that I need, so I just push them with that when I've got it on. But again, I put the bucket back on. I've got to fill in these holes too. Let that dirt start settling back in. So as I come out here and I start working this area to get it all leveled out, I can, scrape dirt into where I get it going good. So, but anyway, we've had lots of stuff going on with the pad. That's been it has tested my patience. It has been very frustrating. I've said a few not choice words, but I had a meeting out here yesterday, and I had my dirt guy, and then I had the guys that were doing the metal for me, the building, putting up the concrete. They've come out here. They come out here one day, and they brought all the stuff to do the forms, but it was just too soft. So they kind of relayed some information to me on what needs to happen. I thought I relayed that information to my dirt guy, but it didn't happen. So I asked both of them to come out and meet. And they did a little site visit, and they put their heads together and put a game plan together. And we've got a 90, right now it's a 90% chance of rain this coming Saturday. I don't know, I haven't heard how much, but there's supposed to be some heavy rains. So I don't know, I'm not a meteorologist, I don't know what classifies as heavy, if that's 4 inches or 12 inches or what, but we're supposed to get rain Saturday. I don't know that they'll be able to get the concrete poured this week at all. I don't know what the crews are already covered up with right now, so. But yeah, I've had it's been frustrating. I had one of my third function switches went out. I mean, shoot, I didn't have, I think 26 or 28 hours on the tractor, and that switch went out, so I had to send it back up to the dealership to get get that replaced. And while it was there, I had them go over a couple other things. So, you know, while you've got it. But then we had some real cold weather last week before. Yeah, it was week before, I bet. And they were ended up being closed for a couple days. You know, I mean, extreme cold. It was in the teens. So, you know, Texas folks, we don't like that stuff much. Heck, I'm from Tennessee. I still don't like it much. But anyway. So anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope everybody had a good ending and a great beginning to 2024. If this is your first time here, please like and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a great deal. I'm trying to get this stuff going. I want to take y'all along my journey to turn. Let me around again. This used to be a pine tree forest. I bought it from a timber company. They sold 6 tracts. I bought one of them, and I've got to clean up all of that, which includes all these stumps that are here eventually. But I got to clean up all of that, and I got to have spots for my horses to come out and run around, and we're going to make some pastures for them. We want to have some cattle out here. We want to do maybe a little bit of that farm to table stuff for some folks. We want to keep our freezers full, definitely. So again, we're going to have some cattle, and we're going to have a whole bunch of chickens, because shoot, man, buying those little golden nuggets at the store is getting spendy. Our old dogs, we got one that's real picky, and if he doesn't get his eggs, he starts losing weight because he won't eat as much of his food. So we give him the eggs, you know, plus the eggs are extra calories, protein, all that stuff. But our dogs get a dozen eggs a day between the 5 of them. So the picky one gets 2. That's where that math comes in for some of y'all. The rest of them get 1. But we're gonna have chickens. We've talked about maybe having some meat birds, some broilers they call them, and maybe doing processing those just to have that fresh meat. I've done it a time or two. I had a rooster that went after my granddaughter when she was 2 or 3, maybe. It's in Tennessee, and my wife had been complaining about it anyway, about it coming after her. Well, when it came after my granddaughter, I was out there. So I had that burger processed, and we had some chicken and dumplings, and that was the best chicken I've ever had in my life. And I've been eating chicken most of it. So, but that's what we're going to do. I want to bring y'all along my journey, and I've never been we had 22 acres in Tennessee that we had the horses. So other than taking care of the property up there with bush hogging and checking the fence, that's about all the farming, ranching I've ever done. So I'm hoping that some of y'all will be able to teach me some of the tricks of the trade and make things easier for getting the cleanup here. My wife and I have started talking about maybe getting a bulldozer to get some of these stumps out, just because it's taken, I don't know, I worked on that stump for 2 hours or so last night, and probably maybe another 2 hours today with I'm kind of helping my wife do a thing or two. She's cleaning out some stalls, and where we got all that rain, all the stalls flooded, so we're trying to get all that junk out, and it's a mess. It is, I'm telling you, it's a mess. So, but we talked about getting a bulldozer to try to get the stumps out. That'll let me kind of flatten out. You can kind of see this area right here, this ridge where this tree is. It's tree. And I thought that they kind of dug down to plant the pine trees, but those areas are higher, more elevated. In some areas, it's not all over the place. It does it over at the stalls too, especially in front of the girls here. Right in probably 5 feet off the front, it's a big ridge. Which part of it I don't mind, because it helps keep the water, to this side of the actually coming out. It keeps the water out of the stalls, but the other side it goes straight in. And like I said, it's probably 4 or so feet out. So that doesn't help us much. To get something that'll help me kind of get the stumps out, it'll help me kind of level this stuff. You know, I'm not looking to move a bunch of dirt necessarily. I mean, there's a little, that's some of the stuff I've done with the grapple, just kind of raking it up through here. And it's got a little bit of dirt in it. I mean, the grapple's going to move a bunch of dirt. I'm looking to get the roots out. I've got this Yaupon. I've got a Yaupon everywhere out here, and they say that it takes years to kill it unless you just dig it up completely. And then some spots it'll still come back. So I've got to get all that done. And we started talking about getting a bulldozer and putting they call them a rake, basically, but it's the blade, and then it's got like tines that kind of go down into the earth, into the dirt rather. I don't know how far, 6 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches, I don't know. But they go into the dirt, and it'll scrape up all the roots. It'll dig up, you know, the roots that are running across the ground, and then it'll pop the stumps out of the ground as well. That's what I've been told. If you're a dirt guy and you know what I'm talking about, I'm, you know, smoking a big old fat one or something, please let me know. Give me the tricks of the trade. I'd love to hear it from somebody that's in the know. But anyway, I am going to cut this off. Sorry it's been so long, and I've said this probably every video. I'm going to try to get the videos done more often, so I can get y'all the information you're dying to have, to see my old ugly mug talking and rambling on about ranching life in here in East Texas. Okay, so anyway, again, 3rd time now. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you had an amazing New Year. I hope that 2024 is your best year ever. Only good things to come. Only good things to come. You gotta see the picture and see what's coming at you, and that'll help you get through all of it. So please please subscribe to my channel. If you got any questions or comments or concerns, whatever it is, put a comment down below. I love chatting with people. You can tell I ramble on these videos like nobody's business. So I love chatting with people. So leave me some comments. Let me know you're watching. Let me know if I'm messing up or if I'm doing good. Please tell me. I got thick skin. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So tell me what's going on with you. Tell me what you want to see, what you don't want to see, whatever it is. All right. I'm not in my orange today. I'm wearing one of my old fishing hats just because I'm out here working in the tractor, sweating. It's supposed to get, I think, 75 degrees today here in Texas, or at least in East Texas. But so go Big Orange as always. I love my Tennessee Volunteers, and I will see you all later.